Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Nick's Animal Empire channel. Today I have a little surprise for everyone. I don't know if you've been following on my Instagram page, but recently I have expanded my animal empire. And so because of that, this video today is gonna be all on my reptiles. Yeah, so currently I have 5 geckos. One is different from the rest, so if you again have been following me, you'll be able to know exactly what animals there are. But yeah, let's get started and head to my animal room. Okay, so behind me is my animal room, and just to warn you guys, these guys are a little feisty. They like to run away from me. But yeah, let's get started and head into my animal room. All right, now that you have seen a little insider to each of the terrariums I have here, I'm gonna be specifically telling you guys about each one, why it's set up the way it is, why one is a bin, why one's smaller, one's why this size. And so first, I'm gonna start off with my crested geckos right here, my juvenile ones. So these were actually my first 2 geckos I got about 2 months ago now. And it looks like my first gecko has actually came out of hiding. This is a tri-colored juvenile, and I believe she is a female, but again, with juveniles, it's hard to tell. But this is Tango Mango, and I'm gonna take her out and tell you guys a little bit about her. All right, so the first gecko we have is, like I said, my girl Tango Mango. She is a either tricolor or a harlequin. Not quite sure exactly the morph, but just going a little detail. I got her about 2 months ago, like I said. Her and her sister I got from the same place. They were my first geckos and still are, because I'm not planning on giving them up. But the reason they are in this setup is just because I wanted to give them the most natural, realistic look that they can have. And I really took my time and was patient and made a bioactive terrarium. So if some of you don't know what that means, a bioactive terrarium is a terrarium that is realistic, all real plants, all real soil. And I even have some isopods in there, which are like little roly-polies. And what this does is it makes a natural environment for the geckos. So I basically never have to clean the tank because all the bugs are eating the waste and the poop. Of course, I still go in there and make sure everything is okay. It looks like she's being a little jumpy. Make sure everything is okay. But yeah, this is just, I wanted to give them something natural, something that is safe. And the only thing about this though is you have to wait about a month for it to settle in before putting your geckos in, just so it can create that natural environment, all living, all everything, all the ground soil is all exposed to the bugs and all the waste is, it's just, yeah. So that is the first gecko, and yeah. Very active. I've noticed that she's super active at night. She jumps a lot and she is not afraid to eat bugs, which is definitely a good thing. When it comes to eating their Pangea mushy food though, they're kind of iffy on it, but don't be alarmed if your baby isn't really eating at the moment. They are hard to tell just because their stomachs are so tiny that they'll have like 1 or 2 licks and be fine. So that's why I recommend just leaving the food in there, and it will eventually will eat. If it's a healthy gecko, it will not starve itself. Time to put you back in your home. All right, my next gecko is, she almost ties with one of my other geckos, but I consider her my most craziest gecko just because she is so active. I think she's honestly doing the fight or flight mode, and I believe it's the flight mode. She's very, very skittish, very, very scared, so I'm always very careful with her just because she does have her tail, and I'd hate to see that drop, but if it did happen, I wouldn't love her any less, but I just try to make that not happen. Little about her is she is a Harley Quinn. I'm not exactly sure if she's like a Halloween Harley Quinn, but I believe so. She's oh my gosh, you are crazy. Oh my gosh, you could have killed yourself. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta start that over. For too long, just to show you guys real quick, I'm actually going to put her back in her cage right now just because she did make a very big leap, and I am a little scared for her because I do not know how she did not hurt herself from that. She is definitely my most wildest, craziest gecko, and I believe that is because she is super skittish. She seems to be a little okay right now. I'm actually going to set her down here just to see. Okay, you are definitely okay, but let's go back. Hopefully nothing too bad will happen to her. She did leap from my shoulder onto the ground. That was another thing, the little mistake I just made is you have to be very careful with your babies. They are very jumpy, and they will jump anywhere. No matter if they feel threatened or frightened, they will jump. So that's just a little something you can learn about babies. For her, like I said, she is most likely a Harley Quinn, a Halloween one, but she is also a mix of Dalmatian. She has black spots, so she could be bred by a super red Dalmatian and a Halloween Harley Quinn. Not sure, but that is something super cool about her. Again, she's in the same setup with her sister, Tango Mango. Right now, I both think they are both females, but when they get older, it could change just because they are juveniles. It's still hard to tell, but yeah, that's just what I'm gonna have them both in here for now. And if one is a male, maybe they will get along and I will keep them together. But so far, no fighting, no nothing. It's safe to keep 2 babies together, even if you do not know the sex. Sometimes they might fight, it just depends, but these 2 I have never had an issue with. My next baby is in here, and this is a small, tall tank, but it is a small, it's like a small, extra small. It's not that size. It's a lot smaller. I mean, it's nothing like too small. Like, I'll give you a hand with perception. But I do have a gargoyle gecko in here. I don't know exactly what morph she is. I believe she's a red, pink, like, blotch one, just because she doesn't have stripes on her back. But she is an adult one. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, why do you have a big gecko in such a tiny tank? Well, to let you guys know while we're finding Starburst over here, the reason why is because my friend is moving and she sold me both her tanks, and her bigger tank, it has a animal still in it, and so I will be getting that in about September. And so in September, I'll be moving my gargoyle into that tank. And you're probably wondering too, why didn't I just wait to get a gargoyle gecko? Well, I wasn't planning on buying one, and you all know how that happens when you just find something that is so beautiful. And oh, she is going through shed. So I might not hold her just because I do not want to stress her out, but I will show you guys her. This is Starburst. She's definitely going through her shed at the moment, so I'm not gonna pick her up. I just don't want to stress her out or anything. But yeah, she is a female. She's about probably 90 grams. I'll probably add in a separate video I have of her, just because I do have a video of me holding her, so I'll add that real quick. And a little about her is she is super relaxed and super chill. She eats this like crazy, which is good that she eats her. But another thing with her is she's not a cricket either. Like this cricket that is walking over here, I've literally had him in there for about 2 days now and he still isn't dead. So it might be to do with the shed. She's just a little stressed because of it, or she just doesn't want to eat any crickets right now. So she's my only female, but when the bigger cage comes, I'll be adding another female with her. Not exactly know exactly what cargo I'll be getting. All right, last but not least, behind me we have my first ever breeding pair of crested geckos. And this was kind of an impulse buy, but I did it because it was such a great deal from the place I work at, which is called Aquarium and Reptile Depot. And I've always wanted some super red Dalmatian cresteds, and this was just too good of a deal to pass. So the reason why they are in a bin is because I just make it easier for me to find the eggs if they mate. And as you can see, I have a box here. Nothing has been happening yet. I just got these guys on Sunday, so I believe they are just getting used to each other at the moment and getting used to their new home. The tank area is pretty big. The box itself is actually bigger than my small tall, so it might be a little hard for them to mate just because there are so many hiding places and places for the female to get away from the male. That being said though, it just also gives her enough room to hide if the male is being too aggressive with her. But so far, nothing like that has happened. So here we have is my male red super Dalmatian. He is currently fired down at the moment and he does not want to come out of his little log. As you can see, it's kind of funny. But yeah, one thing I really love about him is his two different eye colors. As you can see, he has a really dark eye on the right of himself, and he has a really light one on the left. He definitely is the calmest male I have ever seen adult size. He's super chill, super lazy, and super fat. His name is Pepper, and the reason why I named him Pepper was just because of his two different eye colors. It reminds me of salt, pepper, and salt. So I was just like, oh, Pepper sounds cool. So yeah, that's just a little about him. I don't know if he's gonna come out of this home. Maybe if I set him down, he'll be able to come out or keep on hiding. But he is tailless, and I bought him that way. But yeah, hopefully we can also get a video of him later on when he's a little more fired up. But so far I haven't really been able to get too many videos of them fired up. So Mama is here. I don't have a name for her yet, but she still has her tail, which is cool. And right now she is actually not fully fired up. She is a red super Dalmatian as well, and she is orange at the moment, which is really cool to see. She's just like Dorito, super movable, always moving, never stops moving. So I believe she does not want to mate at the moment, just because every time she is with her male partner, there is nothing going on. She's like, nope, I am not in the mood to be mating with anyone at the moment. But yeah, she is just super crazy and super agile, super jumpy as well. As you can see, she's being just like Dorito, climbing up my arm. But yeah. Alright, well, that is the end of today's video. I just wanted to say thank you so much for checking out my channel and for checking out my girl here. I don't have a name for her. If you have any names, please give me some suggestions. That would be awesome. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys my geckos and what I have starting. I'm planning on definitely getting a lot more of cresteds and gargoyles. That's my main thing that I want to be focusing on at the moment. But new videos are going to be up on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays specifically for YouTube, and Wednesdays are specifically going to be for my Instagram IGTV. All right, you guys have a great day, and leave comments about your animal empire.
Open up, shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open here. Cold as ice and Coca-Cola.